This is a dog peritoneum nerve. Now we are going to study nervous system. Neural anatomy. Nervous system, there is a two parts: peripheral nervous system and CNS, central nervous system. It's in center, that's called CNS. Okay, so peripheral nervous system, there is a two cranial nerve. Cranial nerve, that is called 12 pairs. 12 pair and spinal nerve. Spinal nerve, it's 31 pair. In CNS we have a brain, spinal cord. Now we come to the brain. It's a rough diagram of the. I'm not good at a diagram, so it's rough diagram. Okay, this is the midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata, its other name is the melencephalon. Okay, and it's called cerebrum. Revived Brahm. It's called cerebellum. So Bram. It's a two difference, and here one we find that diencephalon. Its other name is also there is a thalamus, that is called thalamic part. And the cerebrum and pons, both cerebrum and pons. This pons not corrected its posterior part, so we can't see after the sagittal or coronal section. It's behind. So cerebrum and pons, both cerebellum and pons, both are called metencephalon, and only this medulla is called melencephalon. And this is a forebrain. It's called prosencephalon. This is the midbrain. Meson, also known as the mesencephalon, and this is called hindbrain. This is called hindbrain. That is called hindbrain, or is called rhombencephalon. So now this is called, and this continuous goes. This is called the spinal. This part is spinal cord, right? Which ends at L1 level, lumbar one. So we saw this rough diagram of the brain and the spinal cord, and now we are going to check the cranial nerves parts, 8 parts. There are 8 parts of the cranial nerve, right? Let me change the colors. Red. Cranial nerve, 12 pair. Okay, First one is called olfactory nerve. Second one, optic nerve. Third one, oculomotor. This is the eye movement, and olfactory, that is the smell, and the optic, that is the vision. Oculomotor. Then the fourth is trochlear nerve. It's up and down of the face, and we can do the face by these nerves. The face up and down, and up and forth, back forth. That is seesaw. Now the five is the trigeminal nerve, and the six is the abducens. Eye movement. The seven is called facial expression of the face, and eight is called auditory vestibular movement. Auditory or vestibular nerve, that is called balancing and hearing of the. And then nine we have the glossopharyngeal, that is taste nerve. Then is called vagus nerve. It's heart rate, indigestion, and hypoglossal, that is tongue movement. And 12, the last one, that is accessory nerve. It's responsible for the shoulder movement and the neck movement. And basically brain is 1.5 kg. It's normal weight. Now cerebellum. Yes, cerebellum, that is other which is telecephalon. Now we will move to the brainstem. Actually, here I forgot to say that this midbrain, pons, and medulla, it all contains the brainstem. Midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata. Now, brainstem. Okay, it's called brainstem. CNS. Here, cranial. As I said, the cranial nerve is 12 pairs. Here 12 pairs. We will see where it's common, except 12. From 3, C1 and C2 is not here. From C to C2, this will we can see in the brainstem where it comes. Okay, so this is the rough. This is the rough diagram. Pons, medulla oblongata. Pons, medulla oblongata. Okay. Midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata. And this is the spinal cord. Moves going to it. So, this is the third ventricle. Here is third in the medulla, midbrain. And fourth ventricle will also come in the midbrain, but it's posterior to the anterior, so it will move like this. And comes here fourth, and 5, 6, 7, and the 5 will be in the pons. 5 here, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 will be in again pons, and there is a pons and medulla. There is a junction, or you can say separator. So separating this pons and medulla is called pontomedullary junction. So 6, 7, 8 above the pontomodular junction, it's in the pons, and for medulla, there in medulla oblongata, we can see there is a in between pyramid. Lateral to the pyramid, that is there is the olive. This is the pyramid, both sides. So this is the sulcus. Okay, so here in olive there is a up to 8 we have done, 9, 10, 11, 19, 11 from the olive. It comes 9, 10, 11. It comes lateral to olive, and there is a common nucleus from where this 9, 10, 11 comes out. That is called ambiguous nucleus. It's common nucleus, ambiguous nucleus. And there the 12, it again comes from the olive, that is a 12 nerve. So we completed the nerves, ambiguous nerves. This is common for the 9, 10, 11. It's from the medulla oblongata. It comes from medulla oblongata. Okay, we can see from the figure. Let me bring one figure. Here is figure. Here is the figure. So you can see this is the midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata. From midbrain there is a 3 and 4. As I said that 4 is not coming directly, it comes from the posterior to the anterior. So it posterior to the anterior, that is a 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 from the pons. Here pons, I said 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. This pons, it is a pons, medulla oblongata. Pyramid. This is sulcus. Pyramid, olive. So it's olive, sulcus, pyramid, and then 9, 10, 11 comes from the olive, lateral to the olive, and the 12 comes to the. This is the 12. It's also in the medulla oblongata. So 12, and the common nucleus is the ambiguous nucleus. So now we will come to the cerebellum. Midbrain, brainstem comes, then the cerebellum, which is location is posterior to pons. Okay, so and there is a lobe. We can diagram. This is the imaginary line which got posterior, and this is anterior lobe. This is a posterior lobe. Okay, behind this imaginary line we have a bulb-like structure. It's nodule, nodulus or nodule. From there, this femur-like structure is called folliculus. Combining is called folliculus nodule. Nodulus or nodule. We can see the smallest nodule or nodulus in the cerebellum. Okay, and then there's a cerebellum hemisphere. It's actually a hemisphere, half cut of the cerebellum. So it's a hemisphere, half cut of the. There's a 6 theory anterior and theory posterior. Anterior and posterior, 6 lobes. Okay, there's the 6 lobes, and theory anterior, theory posterior. Now, if you cut the cerebellum there is a outer covering part is called cortex, and in between there is some like this one. This is the deep nuclei. Three layers for the cerebellum cortex. For cerebellum cortex, three layers: outer, medial, inner. Outer is called molecular layer. Middle is called emboliform layer. Third is called molecular layer, and the middle is called Purkinje layer, and the granular layer. And there the cells, like outer layer contains, outer layers contains stellate cells, middle Purkinje layer Purkinje cells, and the granular layer Golgi cells, granular cells. This is called, and now it's cortex. There is also deep. I said that is deep nuclei. So deep nuclei have like a four nucleus, and there is a mnemonic. Doctors eat good. Doctors eat good food. Dentate nuclei, emboliform nuclei, globus nuclei, vestigial nuclei. In this, what is there is a largest nuclei, that is called dentate nuclei. Largest nuclei is called dentate nuclei. Interposition nuclei, this is called interpositus nuclei. So here we can complete the rest. We will see the rest brain part and spinal cord. We will see in the next. Thank you. Please like, share, comment @Imran. Imran. Thank you. See you later.